my name is Tevi Lawson. I'm the founder of Global CVM, and this is the very first episode of VSI, Video Strategy Insight. The purpose of these talks is not to convince anyone that, oh, you should be investing money into video. I think that's already established. What we're trying to do here is cover the how. There's so much noise out there. There's so many, the industry is changing so fast, right? So how do you actually make your way through all this clutter and find the right formula, the right strategy for your company? Video by itself is not a solution. It is a tool. So in order to expect any tangible results from it, you need to utilize that tool with a well-defined strategy behind it. So imagine that you have this big project around the house or around the office, and you decided to go the DIY route, right? Do it yourself. So what do? First, you assess your situation, right? What is the project? What it is that you're trying to accomplish? Then from there, you figure out what you would need as far as a tool in order to complete your task, right? It's the same thing with video. In order to even know what it is that you need, you have to take the time, assess your situation, find out where you are as an organization, right? Branding, reputation, everything else that goes along with your public image or your reputation, and determine going forward, along with any objective you may have financially, any milestone you wish to reach at the end of the year, combine those elements and assess your situation and understand what you need as an organization. This is very important. Understand your needs as an organization. Once you figure out your need, then you can acquire the right tools for the job. So in terms of video, you have to look at the assets, the types of assets that will help you reach those goals, right? It might be client testimonials. It might be educational content. It may be promotional items, right? Or more of the type of asset that describe your company's culture, the history behind it, your philosophy. So you get the right production partner, you agree on the budget, you have a schedule in place, and you start producing those assets, right? So now you actually have something to work with. And that's the exciting part, right? So you have to have a solid and smart distribution strategy for all your video assets, starting from your website to social media, YouTube, Facebook, Google Plus, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, any platform out there that allows you to put your assets in front of the most eyeballs. Take advantage of it as much as you can, because you never know. The bigger of an audience you can get for your video, the better. So with all that activity that you now have around your video content, because now you have it out on the internet for public consumption, you still need to take the time to monitor the performance of each element, right? In conclusion, we've determined that video on its own is not a solution. It's a tool. It may be a very important tool, especially when it comes to digital marketing, but it is a tool nonetheless. So you have to have this approach of understanding your needs, acquiring the right tool for your specific needs, utilizing and perfecting the use of that tool, and finding ways to create processes around the best practices so you can continue to have sustainable, positive results. So that's what I had for you today. Understanding how to make video work for your specific needs in the B2B space.